over here. Good evening. Congratulations for another trophy. The season was long. You were man of the match. You started with the Club World Cup in the United States. We had difficult games, including in League One. And today it was a complicated game. This suffering that we associate with PSG, and you were able to overcome this to take home the silverware tonight. Yeah, absolutely. It was a crazy season, as you mentioned. There were lots of highs and lows. When we started the season with not a lot of downtime, we didn't have a lot of rest time, we didn't have a lot of time to prep either. We went from 0 to 100 straight away. We knew that there were going to be issues, niggles, injuries, but we were ready. But it's always difficult to deal with these things. We pulled it out the bag. It's not easy to overcome these types of difficulties. We have had a lot of important games, and even for the important games, we've been able to pull the wins out the bag, get our heads down and continue. Get through time, get through match after match. We were always present, we were always there. I think that this is probably the most important game of the season, and everyone was ready to go. It was incredible. And finishing off the season like this it is the ultimate dream, the back-to-back. It's great. I'm so proud. Everyone's so proud. Paris is proud. Parisians are proud. Our families are proud. Everyone's proud. This was well deserved from the get-go right until here, and we're so happy, all of us. Hi, Baptiste Becker from AFP. You are one of the midfielders who actually have played the most games this season. Luis Enrique said that he couldn't go without you. Do you think that man of the match is also something that finishes off a really great season from you and the role that you play for PSG? I think it's important to talk about the team, talk about everyone, talk about all of the players. The players came on. There are players who haven't got as much playing time as I have, but what they do, what the whole team is doing is incredible. But especially the ones sitting on the benches. It's so difficult to be on the bench and then come on. It's with not that much playing time under your belts, because not everyone can play. There are only 11 men on the pitch. But obviously there are always people who are going to be playing less, and they always turn up smiling. They're always ready and raring to go to help the team. That's what makes the difference. That's what made the difference for us. And today, once again, they came on. They came off the bench. They played a binder. They saw it through to the very end, right up until the penalties. And Berardi took a penalty. You saw this. They're incredible. We have an incredible team. We're an incredible group. Sometimes when you're playing well, you're not winning. But this is really the cherry on the cake. Because we are winning. We won today. This is our second consecutive Champions League win. And it's so cool to be able to say that. Hi, Viti. I'm from L'Equipe. Last summer, I remember that you had already started talking about this second star, and it seemed very far away, even for the coach as well, but incredible. We talk about your conviction, the fact that you persuaded yourself that you would be able to do this, and what is the fact that you've been able to say that it is possible and you pulled it off. It's the same thing. If you were to ask me now about the third star, the third star is far away, and there is an incredible journey that could take us there. The same that we did last year and the year before. There's step by step. It's about savoring the moment right now. It's about congratulating everyone, because our staff, our chair, our sporting director, our technical staff, our coaches, everyone deserves this win. Everyone got stuck in. Everyone's worked incredibly. But yeah, obviously it's where's our appetite? You want to always win again. Never give up. Never stop. Luis Enrique is probably guilty of that. And I hope that we will continue and that he'll continue to push us so we can win more and more. But As I said, I don't want to really think about the future right now. I want to savor the moment. Really be in the present. Last question for Vitinha, please. Vitinha.
Want to take you to England, take Neves, the big names in PSG. I would like to ask you: is there a bigger club than this now to dream big and to stimulate you to do great things in football?
It's normal that the big clubs in the world wants the Paris Saint-Germain players because they are at the top right now for 2 years, I would say. So it's normal that things like that happen and the interest comes. But yeah. I think normally when you say we are the best, or it's not good to say it, but right now maybe it will not last a lot of time, because football is like this. Once today it's true, tomorrow it's a lie. But today we can say we are the best in the world, we are the best in Europe. So it's normal that things like that come. We take a lot of pleasure being here to play in this incredible group. Humble. We are all very, very humble, and you feel that, and you give a little bit more when you're in the field because of that. And we just want to celebrate and celebrate with the people of Paris.
Merci, thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, and we'll continue shortly with Luis Enrique.